Hello, 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 everybody. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sarah, and I am the proud business leader and partner to all Infinite Shine family members. Please let me know if you're watching live or on the replay. I don't always see all the comments. I don't know why, but I'll always go back and answer them. If watching live or on replay. I misspelled replay. Oh well. All right, so hi. I want to show you the power of a piece of paper. This is a piece of paper. This piece of paper can help make your home have a permanent storage solution in Modular Mates. So Modular Mates were invented to help people save space. It saves about 30% of your cupboard space. Save waste. It makes it so your food lasts longer. Save taste. It makes it taste better longer. And it allows you to be able to have no bugs or critters or other things get into your stuff. Because if you go to the store and you like buy a bag of sugar, there's like glue on the sugar. Well, that glue is what those bugs want, and then they die inside your bag, and then you see a little black line when you put it in your Modular Mate. Bring it to the store. They'll take care of it. All right, so this piece of paper is powerful. The first thing before you even get to the piece of paper, you need to figure out, am I going to pour or am I going to scoop whatever I put in my permanent storage solution? If it's something you're using once, you don't need a Modular Mate for it. Yes, I said it. You don't need a Modular Mate for it. If you're only going to use it once and you never buy it again, why would you want a permanent storage solution for that, right? Yes, I do tell you when you should and shouldn't get things. By the way, if you're an Infinite Shine family member, please say hi in the comments below. If you're watching live on the replay, please say hi below. I'm not seeing comments, but it could just be because of my phone. So there's that. So we have 4 different shapes in Modular Mates. We have a rectangle. We have a super oval. We have a square. And we have an oval. Now the first 2 sizes that were ever invented were ovals and squares because that's the size of cupboards that they used to have back in the day. Squares are for scooping, ovals are for pouring. If you are a baker, tell me you are a baker by putting baker into the comment. If you are a baker, you need baking soda. If you get burnt, you need baking soda so you can take a baking soda bath. Why? Because in your refrigerator, if you use the Arm & Hammer and you have it open and you leave it deodorized in your refrigerator and then you do the same thing in your cupboard, you're just deodorizing your cupboard and then your baking soda is not going to give you what it needs when you go to do your thing. Now, if you have a standard size cupboard, one that was built after 1977, yes, 1977, it's a thing. You can fit in your cupboard rectangles and super ovals. How do you figure that out? And that's why I sell Modular Mates. All right, so you take a piece of paper, a standard sized piece of paper fits one piece or one rectangle one. Now here's the thing to know. Even if you don't have a printer, I promise you have a piece of paper in your house if you get any bills whatsoever, because all bills come out on pieces of paper like this. Or if you get anything that's an ad, you probably have a piece of paper like this just laying around. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take this piece of paper and you're going to lay it down in your cupboard, just like that. If it can go all the way back and nothing really hangs over, you can have any of the 4 sizes, a rectangle, a square, the oval, or super oval fit in that cupboard, all right? Now what's more, if it hangs over just a little bit like that, Then you have the ability to put in an oval or a square. I do have a blog post that tells you how to do all the measurements. It tells you what fits what, and even gives a video like this describing the paper thing. If you're interested in a blog, type blog in the comments below and I'll put the blog post underneath your comment. So to get to the squares, you're going to fold your paper so it looks like a square. Now it's the same size as a square, right? But what I also learned recently, I was blown away by this. I only learned this a couple weeks ago. Most cupboards heights are a 3. Hi, Dory. A 3 or a 4. And the way that you know this, Dory, tell me where you're coming from. The way that you know this is Modular Mates are 5 different sizes and 4 different shapes. I showed you the 4 different shapes. The sizes are a 1, and a 1 is the same height no matter what the size or whatever the shape is. It's just a measure of height. If you look on the bottom, see if you can see it. You can see what number you have because it tells you 1 right here. A 2, I don't think you're going to see it very easily on the Bisquick. Well, maybe you can. You can kind of see the 2 right here. New image, awesome. You should definitely connect with your business leader because I know they have all of the same sheets that I would share in the blog post. So a 1 plus a 1 is the same height as a 2, okay? Now most cupboards are the height of a 3. So if I have a 2 plus a 1, what does that give me? Tell me in the comments below. I'll wait. It takes 30 seconds for you to be able to answer. 2 plus 1 is... Give me a couple more seconds for somebody to type the number, and then I'll move on. It is the number 3. And most cupboards fit a 3. So you can see I have my brown sugar, my Bisquick, my powdered sugar, and my sugar. These are all the heights of a 3, okay? Now, there's some ways that you can label it. A fancy way to label it is you could get labels from, let's say, Michael's or Amazon or something like that, and you can make them look fancy. You can take a marker. Did you know that you could use a permanent marker, write over it with dry erase marker, and then wipe it and it's gone? It's fun fact today. Permanent marker, dry erase marker, you can erase it off. So you can do it that way, or you can take the label, put packing tape over it, and now you have that. I have 7 different types of flour because we have different dietary needs. Each one needs their own modular mate, okay? So we following me so far? So we have 4 different shapes. You need to figure out if you want to scoop or pour. If you're going to scoop, you're going to use squares or rectangles. If you want to pour, you're going to use ovals and super ovals. You can use different heights. You can use a piece of paper to figure this all out, okay, without a measuring tape. Some other fun things that I love are my potato smarts and my onion smarts. Now these don't just have to be used for onions and potatoes. This is the height of a rectangle 3, and this is the height of a rectangle 4. So if you can fit them in your cupboards, you can fit them in that. If you have littles, you could put pre-packaged stuff into this container so that they can grab and go. If I had been in Tupperware when my kids were that little, I would have done it that way. If this had been around just a day or 2 longer than that. I keep my onions and my potatoes on the bottom of my cupboard. They don't smell, they don't go bad fast or anything like that. They're in a dry, cool space, okay? So that is Modular Mates. I'm glad I taught you something. Now, right now on sale, we also have our bamboo glass containers. We have the tallest one, we have the medium, and the small. Now this glass is not recommended to use powdery things like sugars. It is recommended for things that you'll use up right away or prepackaged stuff, because it does not have the same seal as a Modular Mate, okay? It is made of bamboo, so it's made of a sustainable source, but this silicone is not the same type of suction power and steam power as a Modular Mate. This is going to be sealed 100%. This still might let in just a little bit of air, which is why it's recommended not to use it that way. What I do like about these bamboo is they're very pretty. So if you are going to have things on your countertop, I've seen my friends put their coffee in here. I've seen nuts and prepackaged snacks. That kind of thing is all very helpful. They're on sale right now through January 25th with your Infinite Shine family member. And also your Modular Mates are also on sale right now. The singles are on sale for 20% off. And the sets, there's a baking set, snack set, beverage set. I'm missing the fourth one. I can't remember the fourth one. If you remember the fourth one, tell me. It ends up being 2 sets with ovals and squares and 2 sets with super ovals and rectangles. They'll be listed in the comments below as well. Please connect with your Infinite Shine family member to start a party with them. If you're putting things together and it's way too many things and it's going to be really expensive, know that you can't, Pasta Center, thank you very much, Dory. Know that you can sign up for as little as $15 to save 25%. It's the #1 reason why people do join Tupperware is to save money. So why not save money with a product that's going to last a lifetime? So I hope this has been helpful to you. Infinite Shine family members, feel free to share with your family, friends, and VIP groups. And thank you so much for joining us. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below.